Hi, I'm Natalie Ledwell, and today I'm going to talk about 9 ways to make the law of attraction part of your daily routine. Now, one of the easiest ways to master the law of attraction is to have daily practices that use the law of attraction principles to your advantage. So just like brushing your teeth every morning, it is an unconscious healthy habit. Now, you can make the law of attraction techniques part of your daily routine and to also be an unconscious habit. So once you do this, you'll find yourself saying things like, everything always works out for me, because it always will. So here are 9 easy ways that you can do this. The first way you can do this is to do a morning visualization. Now, what I recommend is that in the morning, as we're waking up, or as you're waking up, and we're still kind of got our eyes closed, we're still in that kind of twilight thing, our brain's kicking in, but we haven't quite opened our eyes yet. We are in what we call theta brainwave activity. Now, while we're in theta, our brainwaves are quite coherent with the unified field or with the quantum field. And so when we do a visualization at this time every morning, what we're doing is really reprogramming our subconscious mind and having that connection to the unified field so that we can actually create this as our reality. It's a very, very powerful way to do that. So in the mornings, what I recommend is as you're waking up, go into a little visualization of what it is that you want to create. It could be just about what you want to create for the day. It could be your big goal that you're looking to achieve as well. Or it could be just focusing on one of the challenges that you're facing that help you to really come up with a solution to that particular challenge. So visualize first thing in the morning. It was just as you're waking up with your eyes still closed. The second thing that you can do is what we call affirmations. Now, at Mind Movies, we don't recommend that you stand in front of a mirror and go, I'm fabulous, I'm amazing, I'm thin, I'm wealthy, when that may not be your reality. Because all you'll hear is that little voice inside your head going, I don't think so. So the way that we use affirmations at Mind Movies is that we're describing the future that we want to create. The reason we write them in present tense and as affirmations is so that when we read them, it makes it easier for us to create that visualization in our mind. We need to see ourselves already being there, already living this life, already in that particular situation, and feeling what it's like to already be there. So that's why we use affirmations. So write out your affirmations. Write out, what it is that you want as an affirmation. Write out what life looks like once you get there as affirmations. Write why it is that you want it. And when you're thinking about why, think about the people that you're serving or the people that you love, and think about yourself. Why do you want to create this new thing? Also talk about your actions. Write them down as affirmations so you can remind yourself every day of what you're doing to move forward towards your goal. And then the last type of affirmation I always recommend is what I call thought affirmations. So how do you need to change the way you think to become the wealthy, healthy, loving person that you need to be? Okay, number 3 is to play mirror, mirror. Now, mirror, mirror, I also call the I love you diet. So with mirror, mirror, what I recommend is in the mornings. Actually, it could be any time of the day, but morning always seems to be a good time. Because once you get these into a rhythm and a habit, and especially if you do them first thing in the morning, then you're done for the day. Okay, so when you get up in the morning, you could either recite an intention statement to yourself, looking at yourself in the eyes while you're looking in the mirror. You could also just look at yourself and just say, I love you. And if you're having a health goal and you're looking to, change your physique, then I recommend doing the I love you to yourself in the mirror when you're completely naked, and then really feeling the love for yourself, for every single part of your body. Because when you can truly love yourself, then you'll find that it'll be easier for you to make healthy choices. It'll be easier for you to meet people that meet your vibrational match, and that you feel the confidence to be able to do whatever it takes to create that wealth in your life. So mirror, mirror is a very powerful game to play, and I recommend that you do it each morning. Number 4 is to write down what you want. Now, you can write down your affirmations. You can make a list of all the things that you either want to create, the actions that you need to take, and things that you need to do. You could send yourself an email, which will detail what it is that you want to do for the day, or what it is that your intention is, or what your goals are. You could text yourself. You could even set these affirmations up as reminders to come to you throughout the day. So it's reminding you to keep your eye out, keep your focus on what could actually help you create that particular goal. You could write in a notepad. Now, as Abraham Hicks says, it's as easy to create a castle as it is a button. And we are the only ones that place limits on what it is that we can have. And a lot of that is to do with what we believe that we can do. So I use someone who has, a great wealth, great health, but you're sort of, struggling in the love department. Or maybe you've got this beautiful love of your life and you're feeling really healthy, but you're struggling in the money department. So when you write yourself and write out in a journal, which is what I highly recommend, is that you can write out what it is that you're feeling, any limiting beliefs that are coming up for you, and really get them out of your head and onto paper so that we can really address them, acknowledge them, and make a decision to change them and to no longer think them anymore. So that's a really good way to do that. The other thing that we can do is when we're journaling every day is incorporate the writing to begin with either Dear God or Dear Universe or Dear Spirit Guides or whoever it is that you want to write to. Now, I don't know if you read the books Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh. Now, that was him journaling, asking God why his life was such a struggle. And of course, books and books poured out of him with that conversation that he had with God. So when you can start your journaling day with Dear God or Dear Universe or Dear Spirit Guides, and then write a question and then keep writing. Now make sure that you keep writing. Don't worry about what's coming out. Don't edit what you're writing. Just make sure that you keep writing, and you'll be surprised at how an answer to a challenge, on how some clarity on a decision that you need to make, on how any kind of insight can come through as you're doing this particular exercise. So I highly recommend that you do this every day. And if not every day, every other day, because it's going to make a massive difference. Many of us are used to trying to do everything ourselves, and we don't think to ask for help. Now, when we're talking about the law of attraction, when we're talking about, asking the universe or, doing all these different particular techniques to elicit the law of attraction, we're doing that to leverage the power of God, or leverage the power of the universe to help us be able to achieve what we want. So being able to journal in this way is another way of being able to ask for help. And it's a really powerful way to do that. Okay, so number 5 is talk about your likes, hopes, and dreams. Now, in a previous video, I talked about how when you talk about your dreams, you want to make sure that you do it with someone who you know is going to respond well, who's going to support you, who's going to really, champion you to move forward. And, don't talk to people about your hopes and dreams if they are dream stealers, if there are people that are happy in their comfort zone and they don't want to step out of that. Most of the time, it's not that they want to drag you down, it's just that they want to keep you safe and they care about you and they think this is the way to do it. So make sure you talk about your hopes and dreams with the people that you know will love and support you in them. Okay, number 6 is to have fun. Oh my goodness, life doesn't have to be so serious. This year is the Chinese Year of the Pig, and it's actually the year of the Earth Pig. Now, my friend Murray Diamond, who's a feng shui expert, said that the Earth Pig loves to roll around in the mud and have some fun. So it's really important this year that we infuse everything that we do with fun, with joy, so that we are not so serious. Now, if you, like I used to, have a trouble trying to figure out what brings you joy, then this is a really great way to start that curiosity, start that research, start that inquiry into what really brings me joy. And have fun, because remember, we're on this journey for life, so we may as well have fun while we're on it. Okay, number 7 is to take a 15-minute break to meditate. Now, this is one of the most powerful things that you can do. When you are working, if you've been working more than, say, 90 minutes or 2 hours, it's really important that you take a break because you need to reset your energy. And doing a 15-minute meditation is a fantastic way to do that. Just either, remove yourself from your workstation or wherever you are. Make sure that you sit down somewhere where you can actually be quiet and uninterrupted. Listen to a guided meditation or just be quiet for a while, and make sure that you have a space that you can go to regularly that's going to really be a place that you can, meditate in a very powerful way. So take a 15-minute break to meditate. And if you do that once a day, fantastic. If you can do it twice, it's even better. Okay, so number 8 is to work on your vision board or your mind movie. So when we say this, it's like when you're looking at your vision board or mind movie and look at everything that you've depicted in that particular visualization tool, you want to make sure that everything you've got in there is still current. You know, maybe you want to, after you visualize yourself in a certain car, you're like, I've done some research, I don't really like this car, I think this one's going to be better for me. So make sure that you update that. You know, when you have put yourself, in your mind, and it's like a dress rehearsal, and you see yourself on a particular holiday with your family, and you've done some research, you're like, that's not going to suit our family, so I think I might choose this destination instead. Make sure that you update your vision board or your mind movie to depict that. And if you've already manifested something on your vision board or in your mind movie, make sure that you take that out and replace it with the next thing that you want to manifest. Right, and number 9 is to write in your gratitude journal before you go to bed. So I always recommend writing 5 new things every day that you're grateful for. You can also be grateful for future events that are about to happen. So if you're working towards a particular goal or a particular reality that you want to create, be grateful for it in advance, because by doing that, you're actually surrounding that future event with belief and expectation. And this is where you want to write down any wins, everything that went right. Even if it's just like the smallest step forward towards your goal, make sure that you record that in your gratitude journal. Because remember, what we focus on expands, and the more that we focus on everything that's going right, the more things will go right. So, which of these daily practices are you going to add to your daily routine? I would love to know. So if you would let me know, just put it in the comment box below. Share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe to the Mind Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. Again, my name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.